Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shook. I make videos for NBA, make videos for NFL. Usually I specialize in player-by-player breakdowns where you draft players, enter a contest, you play for a top prize like $20,000, etc., against other people. That's mainly what I do. But I've been trying to help you guys in the prize pick street, taking that knowledge from DFS and translating it into props to try and help you guys. Been started making videos for these. It's been pretty solid. Last video I forgot what we did, but I know like 3 to 4 videos prior we went 3-1 one day, 2-1, 4-1, 2-1. So like hopefully I only have 2 picks for you guys today, but hopefully both picks hit. This board is just disgusting. If anyone out there is giving you guys like 3 to 4 picks from this board, it's just absolutely terrible right now. Um, there is nothing that is really, really solid on this board right now. Um, Outside of, there's okay stuff. The two I found I like, but outside of that, there just is not much stuff. But yeah, I'm going to give you guys 2 picks for today, and I'll explain my reasoning for each pick. The first pick we're going to be going to is Trey Jones, and we're going to be going to 22.5 PRA, and we're going to be taking the over on Trey Jones PRA. So the reasoning for this is, let's take a look at the Spurs versus Hawks. Super high over under, 245.5 over under. Only a 7.5 point spread. Now, if we take a look at the team's general pace, pace is always a super important stat to look at. It's going to decide, because higher pace games, more scoring, more rebounding opportunities, more potential assists, all the good stuff. So like when you are taking props and you're not undecided on something, finding something in higher paced, higher total games is always going to be a good idea, especially when you're taking overs and stuff like that. So like San Antonio, they are third in pace this season. You have Atlanta at fifth in pace this season. So two super fast paced teams going up against each other. Also, don't play a ton of defense either, right? You have the Spurs 25th in defensive rating, and you have the Hawks 27th in defensive rating. So, like, when I'm taking props, these are the types of games that I like to target. So you have super fast-paced teams, teams that don't like to play a ton of defense, very, very high over/under. And then let's also go a little bit deeper, and let's take a look at the rotation ever since Trey Jones has been in the starting lineup. Ever since they've moved Trey Jones into the starting lineup in competitive games, he is playing over 30 minutes, and he is their only point guard. Like they were starting Jeremy Sochan at the point before, and if we go a bit deeper into his potential assists, let me see if I can find A B C D F G H Q R. There we go. I think let me actually go to all season segments. Let's go to team. Let's filter it. Let's go to the Spurs. Trey Jones is averaging. Let's find the Spurs real quick. Sorry, guys. Trey Jones, oh, they would be up here. Trey Jones is averaging 10.5 potential assists on the season. On the season. And if you remember, during the beginning of the year, he was not playing a ton of minutes, so this sample is a bit skewed. With him in the starting lineup and playing over 30 minutes a night, his averages are going to be much higher than 10.5. Like, if we sample this, let's just sample it last 5 games. I would assume it's much higher. Let's go back to the Spurs. 11.5, right? So he's already averaging 11.5 potential assists. You have a pace-up spot going up against the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are not good defensively. He's stuffing the stat sheet. He's an okay rebounder. So I think this line is just too low. I really like this pick. It's also juiced on the over on Pinnacle, the sharpest book out there. So Trey Jones is going to be the first at 22.5, his PRA. Next one we're going to be going to is, I was going to take CJ McCollum over assists, but Zion under assists is going to have to do, I guess, because the board is just god awful right now. So if we take a look at Zion Williamson, let's just go to the last 2 games for his potentials. with everyone healthy on the Pelicans, because you can't look at his season averages because they've had people out pretty much the entire time. So you cannot look at his season averages; they will be skewed. With everyone healthy the past 2 games, let's take a look at Zion. He's only averaged 5 potential assists. Now, the bulk of the Pelicans have been pretty healthy for the entirety of January, outside of like 1 or 2 games. So let's just go a little bit deeper. Let's just filter it by January. Let's go by team. Let's go by the Pelicans. I believe he's at 7 for January. So only averaging about 7 potential assists. Let me scroll down. Where is he? Okay, 8.6 for January. So that's going to be a little bit skewed as well. With CJ McCollum healthy, with Brendan Ingram healthy, with Zion healthy. You also have Trey Murphy coming back as well. It's going to hurt his potentials a decent amount, right? Dallas also doesn't give up a ton of assists to power forwards. Like, I believe they're one of the best in the league at stopping power forwards to giving up assists as well. I don't really look at DVP too much. I don't weigh effect too much in DVP, but that's another bonus stat if you want it. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I will give you a bonus pick though. He's questionable, but if he plays, I do like SGA over 44.5 PRA going up against the Lakers. It's a really, really good spot going up against the Lakers. The guards always do really, really well against the Lakers. Another super high over under with a 2-point spread. So if he plays, this is a pick that I also do like. SGA 44.5 PRA. So those are going to be the picks. I hope these helped you out. Hopefully we win, and I will talk to you all in the next one.